coming back with another video. We appreciate all of our subscribers and all the love that you guys have been showing to us recently. Due to the unfortunate event of us getting hacked on August 26th, we have gotten the new channel underway, and we really appreciate all of the new subscribers and old ones all coming back. We really want to get back to that 408,000 subscribers that we had before the incident. Again, guys, me and my buddy Phil, we really appreciate all the support that you guys have been showing us through this incident, and we're back to business, guys. We're back in play, and today we're going to be covering a very exciting project that we have been looking at for a very long time, introducing Biki. So here, bringing crypto to the mainstream. So pretty much, just to give you guys a quick background on what Biki is before we go into the specifics of it. Biki is a Singapore-based exchange. They're pretty recent. They've been launched in August 2018, and if you guys remember, that was actually the peak of the bear market. Crypto wasn't doing that well, and in such a short time, all the way up to October 2018, they realized that just most ICOs and marketing agencies were dying. So pretty much all these companies that were trying to join ICOs and make their own ICOs and all that, they didn't know how to do it. So what Biki did, they actually took the next step. So this is what I really like about this company, and this is why it differs from different exchanges. So most exchanges, they just list their company and this and that, and they do the offering, etc., etc. What Biki actually does, they actually partner with these companies that want to ICO, and what they do is that they understand that these companies lack knowledge before launching a token. So what they do is they assist with their projects and also help with PR and community management. So that pretty much means they're actually a partner to these companies. So they're actually telling them, hey, we're experienced in ICOs, we have knowledge on PR, we have marketing solutions. So instead of you guys focus on what you do, which is your project, and we'll take care of that. You guys can take care of whatever it is. Say it's a healthcare ICO, you guys are very good at healthcare. That's what you guys focus on, and we'll take care of the marketing, the PR, and maybe that those types of things that you guys aren't really, you're not professionals in, right? You're professionals in your craft. We'll take care of the rest. So that's why I really like this exchange. They have been doing very well. They give these companies additional assistance to stand on their feet, and just to prove how well they have been doing, they like to show how effective they are. Biki has been one of the fastest growing exchanges in the world. So if you look at where they rank top 20 on very trusted sites like MyToken, CoinGecko, and most recently, something that I found very interesting is CoinMarketCap. So they debuted at 16th, and they are at the 5th position today. So just to clarify that, if you look at the CoinMarketCap list, they've made the top 20, and not only the top 20, right now they're ranking 5th. So again, guys, like this is a company and exchange that we've been following for a very long time, and just to see how well they have been doing in such a short period, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to say the least. So again, guys, let's just talk about some more features that they have, and then we'll give a walkthrough of their site, different aspects of it, all the different exchanges, all the different pairings that you'll see right over here, and we'll just kind of go into what the company is more about. So first, let's just talk about what their features are, what they actually do. So as I said earlier, one of the most important features that they do is they have full solutions for projects. So not only do they list the tokens like any other exchange, again, they go into the PR, they help with Chinese crypto news as well, spreading of information of 200,000 strong WeChat users on top Chinese crypto news media. So they have a very big fan base, they have a very large reach, especially in China, so they can actually help your projects grow. Again, so community growth management, things like that. And not only do they have these channels, they also are in contact with a lot of big influencers inside of China. So they actually know what works, what doesn't, what trends work in marketing, what trends don't, and they can actually help with that. Something very interesting they have started very recently is they also do gateway globalization. So pretty much what gateway globalization is they not only list these companies and then help them with PR, etc., etc. They actually assist in penetration of international projects into the Chinese market. So this goes past crypto. These guys are actually making projects become successful. They're actually helping projects penetrate into different markets through global outreach. So that's like London, Malta, Japan, USA, Toronto, Vietnam, Singapore. They actually have the international reach to make a lot of these projects make all these projects reach the success level that they otherwise wouldn't, right? And again, how many companies, how many pairings have they listed, how many projects have they listed? Up to date, they have already 150 different projects on their exchange and over 220 pairs to exchange on the platform. So again, guys, just to clarify on that, that is 150 different projects and 220 pairs to exchange on the platform. It's just unreal to see that. Here you see all of the different pairings. You see what they have here. It tells you the favorites, so USDTC, BTC, TRX, Ether, and you can just see how much pairings they actually have in play. And it's just seeing this is unreal. Like the fact that they've just launched pretty recently, going back to August of last year, and they've already been able to reach this level of success. Most of the companies on these lists that these guys have made, they've been around for years, like half decades, you know what I mean? So just to see these guys reach top 5 status and just be listed on all of these things, it's just unreal to say. And this is just some more features that they have. So they have global standard security. Again, we know that how much security matters in the crypto space. We know how important it is. So it says right here, multi-layer firewall, multiple fingerprint signature, cold and hot wallet isolation, reduce the risk in multi-dimensional. You guys can see they have a very strong back-end team to make sure that your funds and your projects and your listings are secure at all times. 24/7 customer service. This original site is actually in Chinese, but you have options to change it to English or whatever your language might be. So a very good back end. 24/7 customer service in all languages. Globalization, just showing that how they actually penetrate in all these international projects. And on top of all that, they have an international expert team, so extensive R&D. This goes back to how strong their back end is. They have a download mobile app in place, so perfect rating, very high rating. You can just download this at any time going on their site and doing things of that nature. It talks about the team here, who's there, and just to talk about someone in their leadership that I find very interesting. It's someone of the name of Ethan NG, that's their CEO, and just a little bit of background on who he is and what he's been doing. He actually has a Bachelor of Business Marketing from the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, which is one of the most highly ranked universities in Australia. So it's just great to see that he actually has a lot of knowledge. Before this, he was a digital strategist in the banking sector and a growth specialist in startups. So you guys can see like their CEO has been doing this. He's been part of this whole sector. He's been helping with startups. He's been helping growth within startups. So pretty much, just to give you more of a background, the things he's actually been able to accomplish. He was invited to speak at Codex, which is a top 50 innovators in London, alongside people like the influential industry specialists from NASA, Oracle, and IBM. So you guys, just to put that through your heads, their CEO is speaking beside people from NASA, Oracle, IBM, etc., etc. So it's just unreal to see. So here's just more about us, just some of the things that they've done. Global digital currency trading service provider. They have a strong technical team, a strong operations team, and this is just more news on what they've done. Something I found very, very interesting, that like all the links are here, and it just talks about all these different articles on how Biki destroyed Fcoin and all the things it's been able to do. These guys have been causing a large disturbance in the markets. It's disturbing a lot of different exchanges, because what the exchanges do, they just list you, right? They're not actually there to help you. They're not this. They get their fee and then you're on your way. These guys actually partner with you, and it's important because say you were doing an ICO, or these companies that are doing ICOs, they want a partner. They want someone to actually be beside them, someone to be helping them. They don't want to just be like, hey, give us our fee, we'll list you, end of business, right? These guys are actually helping them. And just to see how much investment they have, this I found very interesting. This is an article on Cointelegraph, and you guys are definitely familiar with Huobi. So it just talks about the Huobi co-founder John Doe invested $5 million on a new exchange in Biki.com. So these are multi-millionaires, close to billionaires, putting their money in these funds. So that just goes to tell you how trusted their platform is, how secure it is, and how much attention they're getting for someone like this to be putting their money inside of a project that's inside of Biki. So that just shows you how fast they're moving, how successful the companies that are listing are. Because of course, for someone of this stature to be putting money inside of a project, the project definitely did their marketing right, had their project right and had their A to Z right? Like this doesn't happen overnight. So it's just amazing to see the success that these companies are having that are actually listing on this exchange. So here again, it talks about Biki token. That's how it's act. That's the token that you have to go through. That's the token you have to buy, which is pretty much a sum up of everything we talked about today. So it's issued on their site, Biki.com trading platform, and is the representative of the exchange's own rights and interests. So the initial supply is 1 billion. That's how many coins they've made. Again, it's based on mining, buyback and destroying, rising and falling. We all know how that works. We all know what goes into the price of a token. The total amount will be reduced to 100 million, and these are how many have been destroyed up to date. So currently 344 million has been destroyed, and the circulation supply will continue to decrease in the future. So benefits will continue to increase, creating an extremely deflationary economic ecology. So pretty much what they're doing, they started off with the supply of 1 billion, and then over time they want that number to drop down to 100, and up to date 344 have dropped. So guys, get in there right away. We know how much, if the token's less, their value will be more, especially with the success that these guys have been having. So here it just goes into more of a breakdown of how their issuance is. 1 billion, 60% is for mining. Here it gives you the breakdown on what the funds actually go towards. So this is what we love to see. We like the transparency. We like to see where the money is going. So 60% goes towards mining. We know how that works. And then 3% goes to early community contributors. So this is just pretty much that have helped on people that have helped on earlier on. 3% goes towards that, and then or towards angel investors and strategic investors and private equity investors 10%. 15% goes towards the team, and then 12% goes towards the foundation. And here's just more different ways to contact them, and just there's so many benefits to being a holder of this coin, right guys? Like, we saw their potential, we saw where they're going, and it's just great to see all that they have going on in such a short period of time. You see all their benefits here. Can be used to reduce trading fee, deductible 25%, or apply to be our OTC merchant, over-the-counter merchant, subject to a locked position of 1 million Biki, or participate in the Biki Lab subscription. So if you guys actually hold this coin, you have all these benefits, one of them being the fact that your trading fee is deductible at 25%. You guys see all the noise these guys have been making, how they're partnering with all these exchanges, and these exchanges are actually reaching success, right guys? We see how good their leadership is. We see their strategy. We see how they're actually taking a step further, and they're not just a normal exchange, right? Like, most of these exchanges are the same. They don't do anything extra. Biki actually partners with the company and helps them reach their goals. So again guys, Jack from Crypto Complex, happy to be back in business. Everything we say should not be taken as financial advice. You must always do your own due diligence. We are just giving projects that we think will succeed just because of the trends that we've been seeing in the crypto space. And we're very excited to speak about Biki because, again, this is a company we've been looking at for a very long time and following their success very closely. Again guys, thanks again. Jack from Crypto Complex. We'll be back very soon with another video.